Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, at least it's supposed to be somewhat calm before we have to go out hiking the next couple days. Yeah, you guys excited to do some camping? Investigating some mysteries in the woods?
That's what we're paid to do, yeah.
I like the investigating part, but camping. Are we sure we can't just bring the RV?
Whoa, you got a new form. What the hell?
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Walden cross don't shoot, Walden cross don't shoot, Walden cross don't shoot.
There you go. Oh, and sorry to interrupt the roleplay, but Nox, your humanoid form is on the actor's variants. In the where arcs squeezing in in a town. And then there are places you guys could drive around in the RV, but it is so off terrain and it is so dangerous and it's like so covered in thick forestry that you are just forced to embark on foot. There are about like 8 or 9 main roads in this whole county. It is pretty remote. And so that's why all of you are equipped with camping equipment like bedrolls and torches and flint and steel.
Why did you say that?
Steel.
Because
nice Vox former reference.
It's for the future. Your characters don't know.
Oh no!
Steel and
The types.
I don't think I was conscious, but I missed what happened to me between these sessions.
Don't worry about it. Insured. So I leave it up to Malakot how he wants to roleplay that.
We going in the woods?
Not today, but we'll be going in there in a couple. We'll be going there shortly. We're just
They got fucking robots in the woods.
What?
There's robots.
What's a robot?
You know, one of them middlemen.
Oh, a robot.
Yeah. They got them robots in the woods.
Did they look like the type of robots we all dealt with the other week?
Was I here the other week?
Were they blocky looking?
As far as you remember, they were not.
Oh, okay.
They look like the insides of my granddaddy's grandfather clock. My granddaddy's grandfather clock.
Huh. Well, we'll be sure to keep that in mind when we go out camping.
Damn robots.
That's okay, Walden. You'll be able to take care of them robots when we have to go and venture out into the woods later on.
Say, oh Jesus. Say, oh my cross. What's stronger, those a flock of robots or the Sasquatch?
Sasquatch got that natural strength. Ain't no mechanical what's them calls and wisgems and all them shits. Nah. Sasquatch. Beast of nature. But it kind of just fell out my ear. So I don't know what I was gonna say. But I think we should lower the robot, fight the Sasquatch. And then we can get to some bitch that's still standing afterwards.
Did you see a Sasquatch out there?
I knew there was one out there, but all I found was a damn robot.
Well, then I don't think there's any Sasquatches out there right now.
That's just what they want you to think.
So what you're saying is the robots are a ploy to keep us distracted from the Sasquatches.
No, it was completely unrelated. Why would you think that?
She'll take a sip of her creature energy drink.
I'll squint at
RV's
that
probably
can.
being tracked.
How do we know that person that run this whole government operation ain't Sasquatch? Or a Lizardman?
He's always gonna point to the mini-fridge that's in the corner and be like, look, Well, and Cross, I got the mini fridge installed in here.
Oh shit! I'm going over the mini fridge.
And just like that, the crisis has been averted of him asking too many questions.
Yeah, Magnus was thinking he might start shooting the fucking RV up.
What's in the mini fridge?
Beer. That's always contribution.
What kind of beer?
Yeah.
Beer.
Is it bottles or cans?
Oh, cans.
All right, I'm opening 2 cans and I'm emptying both of them at the same time into my mouth.
Okay, Stone Cold. Tory, actions,
Oh God.
everything's there.
Well, that's cool as.
Now, I don't know if you can open up all recall knowledge checks on here, but oh yeah, the skills are just there.
Yeah, you click on the skills and you see every skill action you can take.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
And it separates it by trained, untrained. Everything is there.
Yeah, like, look at this. Oh, hold on, wait.
It's very cool. I don't know why I never got around to installing something as neat as this, but it is there now.
Dude, now I don't even have to look at my sheet and go through all the tabs.
Yeah, straight up, you could just like this is very much like one of the older D&D modules I used to have that just kind of gamified Foundry for us.
Big leading questions.
Well, I mean, if she has ties to the cult, I mean, you could. I don't know how we will lean into that, but I mean, that's really why we're talking with her. Is that right? Her having ties to the cult that had information about us.
Sure. Well, Ayana.
What has it in then?
Should we step forward?
Well, just watch where you step. Critters in the grass are like to hide in it.
Yes. I don't think I'll be scared of any squirrels.
Well,
Okay.
You can look
nice.
through if you're. I would say you're all tall enough to like kind of peek through.
Yeah, because shortest Starfall PC.
It's
But
dark in there. That's all. That's what I can say as you look through with your perception.
Okay. And are there any spirits or haunts nearby? Because Seer. Does Magnus see any ghosts?
No ghosts can be detected, but this place still feels like it's a haunt in the making.
My brother's calling me. Ayana, you take over a bit. Look through the windows.
Coat,
I'll try.
Yes.
like maybe in a pocket specifically. I'm gonna put my hand next to it, ready to pull it out,
Very well.
but not not technically pulled out yet.
So you go in the back. There is a bit of a steel fence, a wired fence. You see that there is. You hear a few barks as you make your way towards the backyard. Do you continue?
There's a steel fence.
Yes. Well, it's like a small steel fence with like there's like a little gate.
Is the gate open?
It's not open, but you could just open it up and pass through.
Hmm.
But you hear a little bark, and then you see that there is a little Shih Tzu, kind of barking up at you.
What was a Shih Tzu again? Hold on, let me look this up.
Tiny
In
dog.
the corner, but it just
Tiny.
has not been. Looks like it hasn't been in use for a bit.
Do the windows look dusty?
The windows look a little dusty.
Hmm.
The backyard porch. Again, you see another ashtray, like a cigarette ashtray. You do see that there is a magazine. Looks to be a celebrity magazine, talking about the latest gossip.
I'm gonna take off my mask for a second, and then I'm gonna sniff next to the door. I want to see something.
It's kind of a bit of a musky feel to it, and like a lingering air.
Alright, I put up my mask, and I'm kicking the door down.
Just make an athletics check, please. As all of you on the front end of the house hear a loud thud in the back.
Oh, I'm gonna reroll that.
Well, I guess we're breaking in now.
That will just barely succeed. It takes a couple of kicks, but what are the other four of you doing as you hear that?
Hearing the crash, Zoe will
And you hear the dog barking.
yeah, hearing the crash and the dog barking, Zoe's gonna start going towards the back where Mikhail went.
Oh yeah, I'm
Diane's gonna follow, but she's gonna stop where the dog is.
Very well. Do you take care of the dog while everyone else goes inside?
Yeah, she's gonna like kneel down to the dog and like reach out her hand for him
Hello?
to sniff.
Very well. And I'll go ahead and I'll do bolts past. You see that there is some dirty clothes left over on the sofa, and the dog bolts past into a hall. Do you all follow through, or is there something else you would like to do?
Did you say something to the dog?
Last I asked if it knows where it's on the rest.
Well, looks like it's trying to lead us to it. But with the state of how this house is looking right now, it and then Zoe's gonna pull out her gun and say, I would say go and expecting the worst. I'm not too sure.
Indeed.
And I guess we followed the dog.
Very well. Kyle's med patch.
All right. Mid patch. +1. Okay.
Excellent
Why
work.
attack?
Please describe to me, because I know Mihail's going up, like, and I imagine Dmitry Mihail's very cold, not cold, but like very calculated in his approach.
Yeah, I probably have like the med patch is like I don't want to have the Pathfinder or the Starfinder version, which is just an actual med patch, but it's like I imagine I probably have an EpiPen or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something similar
Yeah.
along the lines, and I'm just like straight up to like close to the heart or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, while they're doing that, I'm gonna try and identify what's the problem.
Make a medicine check, and then I would like Yosef. I want you to describe how Magnus is performing this.
Is
Oh,
holy shit. Magnus puts his one hand on
That's
her on her forehead, another against her. Or no, actually, I'd say his left hand on her throat, another one in the middle of her chest, as he begins muttering in Old Norse and a ghostly figure of a blindfolded woman can be vaguely seen over him.
And the others see this?
I'd say if they're looking at him, yeah.
Very well. I'll say before I thank you for the description. Thank you for the details from the both of you. Before I get to Ayana's knowledge check. Now, what exactly those drugs are? Could be heroin, could be cocaine.
Yeah, Ina's gonna like notice the white powder and so you're gonna like let out disappointed sigh and say, looks like he saved her from overdosing.
It looks like you did. And now Zoe will kind of like walk up to like the bed where she's has she stopped convulsing?
She stopped convulsing. And Magnus, you can hear steady breathing once again. From the two of you, from IOS medicine check and just from your performance, it might take her a good couple of minutes to recover to a sense of full cognition once again.
And say, all right, well, we don't got much time until she finally comes through.
Aina's gonna just gonna lay her, push her on her side so she doesn't like start choking again.
That's the great thing. Thank you. And yeah, you push her onto the side, and she kind of lets out a bunch of coughs and heaves, so like dry heaving at this point, likely due to dehydration.
Also, so I noticed I accidentally mixed restoration and sound body, but thankfully I do have restoration.
Gotcha.
So I'll just say that out. That's my scroll of restoration was cast.
Gotcha. I'm glad you caught that.
I do have this. I'll just put I'll try to like give her some water after some of the foam has been cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Like lift her head and then try to feed her water.
Man in the picture. Initially, when we were on that road, a few sessions back that like led up to the Minecraft zombie encounter, there was a guard whose ID Zoe picked up.
Yes.
And he identified as, I forget the first name, but he was related to her. Was there a picture on his ID, and if so, is it the same person?
It appears to be so, albeit the man in this picture looks discernibly human, and the man you identified, whose corpse this item was found on, a bit more mechanized.
Yeah, seeing that is always going to make the connection. Say like, well, it's safe to say that her husband's no longer with us.
Life in pursuit of this, and you do see that there are the prosthetics that he was working on. There is like a note that like a cute little note that says, I'm a car guy, but I guess I'll become a limb guy to help the cult out." And you don't know what the cult is, but the Church of Mechanus never refers to themselves as a cult, because they want to appear formal. The word cult has still has bad connotations in the English lexicon.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what you're about to glean before you hear a bit more dry heaving and coughing, as the woman comes to. You see very dark hazel brown eyes kind of darting around the room as she sees 5 strangers all in various parts of her bedroom. Stagmoon? Cunningham? What are you two doing here? Who is this guy? Should have point of Agnes.
If it wasn't for me, you would have been dead. Which I guess is your point, but...
Kind of like... lazily, like lay her head back onto the pillow.
He's just a good friend of ours, and same with the two in the back.
Yeah, you two do the talking.
Long story short, you were overdosed. And it so happens that we came in the nick of time.
She'll give like a shrug.
First, he has a Shih Tzu in the room with us.
And the Shih Tzu's barking. They appear to be very happy at the sudden movements of their owner. And you see the woman kind of give her Shih Tzu a little hug, and she'll say, I just assume all of you are here because of what happened, or if you have answers regarding what happened to my husband.
Zoe is going to swallow and then just kind of look to Ayana with like a look that says, "Can you explain it to her?"
I regret to inform you that. How long has it been?
Since we investigated the caravan, I think it was about a week by now, Percy.
Give or take.
Yeah, it was about a week because we did take some downtime in between. then and now.
Having to talk about what happened to their daddy.
I guess you have been distant from them then.
No, the kids are all right. I think it's just I just didn't want to have to give them the inevitable bad news.
They have a right to know.
I know. You hear the Shih Tzu barking.
Prayer.
I don't know. I don't remember a lot of them. Just for better days, I suppose.
Performed in this regular tongue, no weird language.
Oh, I only have like one line I was supposed to remember in the old tongue, the Norse tongue, and I don't even remember what it means anymore.
Would you like to repeat it?
Sure. She got a Mr. Gas Mask, do you have a little bit more water in that?
Yeah.
She talking to you.
She'll nod.
And as for this, and he'll just start scribbling notes on the... trying to figure out who the hell makes a TV show with accurate Old Norse and then wrong prayers. Who are these amateurs?
This could be from maybe 10 or 20 years ago at this point.
Fucking Vikings, Twin Peaks, bro.
It's Pacific Northwest Vikings. They got like the plaid shirts, the ripped jeans.
True.
So he's just gonna like scratch her chin and say, "It's I don't think a sack word is gonna. I don't think she needs to be put into a sack word. Nothing like that. I think if we can, she's close to their sister. We're about to head to that lodge anyway to meet Mr. Salim. If we see her sister there, we can just pass along a message for her that her sister Patricia really needs her. Don't want to give her any details she doesn't need to know."
That seems to be avoiding the problem, but I suppose you're the government body here, so...
Well, calling the cops and having them raid the place is gonna do more harm than good, won't it?
I'll keep
That's
them
how-
alive.
It's him like grabbing the entire bag. She'll say, "Please don't tell me you're gonna start using them yourself."
They're useful. I'm still putting them in the bag.
No, guys, it's okay. He's a government worker.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Wait, if we're government workers, we should be distributing drugs. What the fuck? Why are we taking that?
Yeah, we'll be going to a
Yeah,
black
but
neighborhood
this is-
later.
Exactly. We're in a black neighborhood, it's immediately low income as well.
Here, take this.
Now, hold on, guys. You guys want the CIA or the FBI?
We're like
Listen, man, I have
under
35.
the...
Listen, I have 35 movement speed. I can rank that up to 70 movement speed. I run in, stab someone with a syringe, run out. Change the color to hype and fucking pet foundry.
I'll say that as you all turn to leave through the back porch, you do hear audible sobs and moaning from the bedroom as the dog barks a few times.
Don't care.
Damn.
Not my job.
You all close the busted open door, and begin to make your way back onto the streets of Linkville.
Percy, how much would it cost to repair the door?
Probably like 15 gold.
That's fine.
Probably would have overdosed. She usually appears for events of misfortune or otherwise. And I don't really know why. Are you a spiritualist?
An ideal undead after all.
Oh, I suppose. But these aren't like undead. They're just me.
Interesting.
That makes any sense to you?
I don't know why you Fredonis must pussyfoot around everything. Do you know how many drugs she has in there?
Not necessarily, no. Not that I would
Yeah.
snoop around someone's bedroom to see how much drugs they have.
May have
Yeah,
found
well,
her,
it's-
overdosing.
It's real bad. You go check on her.
She's gonna give you a stink eye before she'll say, "Oh, I'm gonna go let Salim know."
Also get rid of those tattoos, but you know. I just say that.
Oh. This has been Percy double backed.
It's what his inner voice is telling him.
Her head from around the door frame.
Is this
say-
actually the small in here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is like 10 feet wide, like in actuality. So I mean, you see Salim Rayn. He's this large, very tall, brawny man. He says, "Give me a moment. I'm gonna come out there in a moment. I prefer if we have our conversations outside. I see I see Miss Stagmoon, Miss Cunningham. You've brought in a whole crew here."
I was gonna wave him like kind of like poker head around the door frame and say, "Morning, Mr. Rain. Yeah, we'll be waiting outside for you."
Yeah.
Mess.
Go ahead and give me a couple minutes. As you get scribbling through a bunch of paperwork.
It's still
What's in
more-
these other buildings?
Alright.
Wait.
We're gonna begin the encounter. Go ahead, Walt. What are you doing?
You're an over.
I will look and go, some bitch, you ain't no horse. There ain't no Sasquatch fucking you. Get off me.
I will attempt to push the kangaroo.
Go ahead. Make a shove action. Do all of you want to join initiative?
No, Magnus is staying out of it because he doesn't want to look like a goddamn moron.
I was gonna try and break the fight.
He pushes into the giant frog, and the giant frog also joins initiative.
I will do that. I will step and I'll close the door.
Those two brawl each with each other.
All right. Good work, everyone.
And they'll end combat.
How much XP?
I,
How much XP
I
we
do
get?
know that you have a connection to the Soul Society Lodge, and Rain Clan and Soul Society, we get along well. But I thought I'd ask you all, you got your camping equipment, right? You got your, let's say, measures of self-defense, right?
Yeah, I think I got my basics covered at least.
We can handle ourselves in the fight, if that's what you're asking.
He nods, looks at all of you, and looks back at Magnus. He goes, "Wait, you can fight?"
I don't. That's what I have spirits for.
What sort of spirits?
Spirits.
So demons?
No. Oh, Donians. So fucking weird.
No, I'm
What
just
you
double
say
checking.
about Fredonians, boy?
He's like leaning in.
Fucking weirdos, am I right?
Couldn't be us. But no, I don't.
No, sirree.
You were fighting that kangaroo just earlier.
Wait, you were fighting.
I didn't know such thing.
Wait, you were fighting with one of the roos?
He was trying to fight the kangaroo.
I did not fight no kangaroo.
Did you give him a good shove?
I gave him a good shove.
There you go, good man. You gotta show them. You gotta show them rules. What's up? Otherwise, they're gonna push you around.
I'm surrounded by insane people.
You should also probably check up on them after we're done talking. I think I heard the kangaroo was something else, and they're getting into a fight after we left.
Someone made a cat noise.
Oh no, those guys are just like to play around. Don't worry about them. But
I love nature.
Imagine, right?
I'm still learning.
Have you seen any sort of, I guess the best way to put it, like some sort of workshop out there?
There's a couple abandoned buildings, some ways to the northeast. I can't give you specific directions, but I would say when you turn here, go northeast, try to find. It's probably somewhere in the mountains. I say abandoned as in it's like ranch style house. Interior's all messed up, all very messy. But it's clear someone likes to. I just assume they were vagabonds or some sort of strays. I've seen wolves and black bears kind of linger around in the area. I'd be careful if you go over there, but if you all look like you can take care of yourselves, and if you fought, more dangerous creatures than like I said, you know yourselves best. If you fought, more dangerous creatures than like I said, you know yourselves best.
Well, appreciate the information, Mr. Rayn. We'll get right on that. Looking for Mr. Lenard. What does he look like? Any sort of specifics?
Brown skin, brown hair. He's probably got the ranger uniform. Like I say, looks like a sister. He's probably got like a little braid or a lock around his hair. About 5'9", 5'10".
Alright then. We'll be sure to keep an eye out then, and I was always gonna look to her left and right and say, I think that's all all that we really gotta know. Unless anyone else has something they want to ask.
Really bad.
Well, that's our job, trying to maintain the secrecy of the veil and all that stuff.
He'll nod. Is there anything else you have for Salim? Any questions before he will presume his park ranger work?
No.
Now you all have an option. You can spend a day of downtime here at the lodge, but after that, it will be a lot of overland travel. Now, granted, I do have a hex crawl map still working, but while the area itself isn't very big, because you're going through a mountainous and forested terrain, it will slow everyone's travel considerably, because you're not going down on a very clear, easy road. Like, it took you an hour to get here from across maybe 20-30 miles. It took you about an hour to get here, and it's going to be several days of travel on foot, just for clear transparency. So you make sure to look out for any signs of an abandoned cabin or a series of settlements. That being said, it is illegal to establish any sort of permanent residence or temporary residence, permanent residence, 'cause temporary residences are fine, as in like setting up tents and whatnot, encampments, but any sort of housing, that's illegal. So whatever was going on, Mr. Walter Palmer was not doing anything all that good in the eyes of the law. And as you trek through, you kind of get like loose count exactly how many miles you get through, but it's clearly not as far as you would assume. But due to the difficult terrain that everyone is passing through, you get through, give or take, about 10 miles before exhaustion begins to hit, and you will have to make
Takes 6
encampment.
damage and then additional 5 damage.
As you chuck your mom belly, and it carves into this 6-foot tall. I like the condition. I like the condition it
I was about
has.
to say, I need all of you to hover over the name.
Seem better to goofy off fucking track.
That's the default, by the way. I didn't touch the operator.
This will hurt a lot.
He's not feeling good.
All right, how do you want to do this?
He had what did he have in his hand again?
he had an alchemist fire and a machete.
I shoot the alchemist fire and like it probably blows his hand and everything.
His the stub in his right hand just it's just gone. And he's on fire, and then he drops into the river after bleeding out. It's just a small little pool.
That's not
then
how it
I'll-
works. You stop burning as soon as you enter water.
No,
No,
it's
you don't.
It's chemical fire. It's like right. Hey, listen,
Yeah, that
it's based off
yeah,
of
shit,
Greek
bro.
fire, and that stuff lasted in the water.
Oh, that's I'll reload and that's the end of my turn.
All right, nice
I
work.
I was talking about Minecraft mechanics. Yeah. She just gets a +1 to her AC, and she's just gonna sidestep here.
Very well. Is that it?
Yeah.
The giant flying
There's-
squirrel.
There still isn't a macro for parrying.
This one's gonna attack Walden Cross. That gonna hit Cross.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, that hits on your AC.
No, it doesn't. Oh wait.
Whoa. Dear God.
Scam.
Wait, was it this one here or this one up here?
It was at the swarm.
Oh, was
but
it the
this-
swarm?
Yeah.
Ooh, I shoot all the squirrels. As I know you're like pleading with them, and you hear just a smattering of squirrel parts.
And then last action. I don't know.
I think the fucking scrolls
oh.
takes 2 fucking.
Oh yeah, it takes 2. Yeah, you're right. I think you forgot you that.
I will now swing on this one.
Oh.
Oh, it sat on 20 for so long on my screen. Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Reroll.
Check out the green.
Reroll. Trust me.
Hey, you got that riding that
We see Magnus again. We can have him take a look at it.
Magnus, that's his name, yeah.
I ask that you do not kill terrified animals if they can reason, but again. No, have you found anything about this man?
Nothing of import. Nothing of that kind of tells us anything about who it or what it is, but it does have some good items on it.
What?
It's got some good items on it.
Oh, yeah.
I can see those red bottles that got I think that's people in the Vale use that for healing their wounds and stuff.
Indeed.
And it kind of like as it looks back over there, it tugs on the tent. It kind of pokes the, quote unquote, pokes the body. That's the answer you get. You kind of have to surmise what that could mean. And if you're confused, I can help.
I mean, I assume the they like gathered the squirrels from that place north.
Possibly.
Sorry for making you get into the water, Ayana.
It's fine.
Oh no, you guys are cold. I need to get huddled up and warm each other up. Oh no.
Oh well, I mean, no, like that's, I mean, because like Zoe's cabin is gone
Yeah.
out of it for this. I'm looking at the other two options.
I don't know. That's
Alright,
And as all of you will begin to, also you move the corpse over here. That way it's not, it's like out of sight. Everyone, go ahead, go ahead, take a long rest, and we will conclude the session here. Congratulations, guys.
All right, and since no one else is taking anything, I will take one of the elixir.
Yeah, please do.
No one else is taking them.
Oh, no one fucking took them?
No.
I'm scouting.
He's scouting.
why are there two separate elixir of life?
Because he's an alchemist.
Yeah, don't
so
take
that
the one
was,
that's temporary.
Yeah, because it's just not gonna work.
Wait, which one is temporary? Oh,
The one with the eye next to it.
Yeah. Alright, everyone. Congratulations. Thank you so much.